How are you doing today, Ella?
I'm good. How are you? Thanks for having me.
I'm doing great today. So, could you talk to me a little bit about your soccer journey and how you ended up here at Akron?
Yeah, so I started my search for schools. I knew that I wanted to play soccer in college. I started looking at schools that were a little farther away from home. And then as soon as I got out there, I realized that maybe I wanted to stick closer to home. So I came on a tour to Akron after the coaches saw me play, and I just fell in love with the campus. It was beautiful, and then I met a few girls that were on the team, and they were super nice and inviting, and it just seemed like the place that I wanted to go to school and spend my 4 years. So,
What would you say your biggest strength is as a player?
as a player, I think my first touch is really good, and then I'm also good at holding up the ball. So the coaches this year, I'm originally a midfielder, and they saw that and kind of adapted, and so they put me at center forward. And then also, I think I'm a pretty smart player, so I know what runs to make and at what time.
You've been scoring a lot of goals this season. What has been working so well for you offensively?
I think as a team, we've come a long way, and I have my teammates to thank for a lot of the goals that I've scored. So getting to know each other, both on and off the field better, and learning some of your teammates' tendencies, I think helps a lot, and knowing like if I want the ball at my feet or if I want the ball down the line.
So you're one of 13 sophomores on the roster. Would you say that increases the competitiveness among the team?
Yeah, I think that does increase the competitiveness, but it's really nice having such a big class, because last year we were all living in the dorms, so we would all live on the same floor, and you could just go over and talk to our friends because they were just right across the hall. So it's really nice coming in with a big class because they're like your built-in best friends. I mean, you spend every day with them, so it's great. But also, I think it's good having such a large class because of the competitiveness, because if there is none, then there's no room for you to grow, and there's no pressure to be the best player that you can be.
You recently beat Toledo 5-0. What was working so well for you guys as a team that day?
Like I said, we've been focusing a lot on culture this year and just getting to know each other better. So I think that has helped a lot in the success of our team, and also just focusing on like the tactical components of the game coming together. Our coaches are really good at that. We have like slideshows that we're supposed to look at before the games. So just knowing your role too, and just a combination of all those things helped us to be successful against Toledo.
Moving forward this season, what could you guys do as a team to be more successful?
I think just focusing on consistency during the games, and remembering all the things that we've worked so hard for in the past weeks of the season. Also just going into the game with the mindset that we can win. I think that's very important. Yeah, and then if we bring everything together, I think we can be very successful.
This is Megan with the ZTV Sports Report, and go Zips!